was YouTube back when I was paying down credit cards, when I was making a lot less than my degrees said I should make? Where was YouTube? Back then, I was budgeting not because you should budget is the right way to go. No, I was budgeting because the only way to make it work is to figure out where you can take one from and add to the other, and where you can subtract and where you can hold off until the next paycheck and use that. And I'm a money person. I love money. I love earning money, spending money, managing money. I do. I love it's just something I've enjoyed doing since before personal finance became what it is now. I'm talking Susie Orman days, the Susie Orman show. That's what I used to watch every Saturday night. Dave Ramsey had written his book, but he wasn't as big as he is now. We're talking 08, 09, 2010, the recession. Where was YouTube? Even though I'm into money and all that, I felt like I couldn't talk about money on YouTube because I'm not necessarily struggling with money. Not because I'm balling and we're making it and what, but once you've lived through tough times, anything more than that is amazing. Once you've gone from 26, 27,000 a year gross, not net. And I have student loans, 26, 27,000 a year, to making more than that and then becoming a two-income household. I mean, it's just night and day. So I felt like I couldn't talk about money because I'm not there. And it seems like on YouTube, what really does well is if you're talking about budgeting and managing money and all that. And then I also thought I'm also not an investment banker or, talking about investment, because on YouTube, talking about investments is also huge and all. So I felt like I had nothing to offer because I can't really be showing budgeting when there's a surplus. And by surplus, once again, I don't mean extreme amount of surplus, but when you've gone from a time when what is left over after paying your bills is maybe, when you've gone from that to having a good amount left over after paying your bills, that's major, I know if you saw my money right now, you're probably like, you have pennies, but to me, it's a lot compared to what it used to be, right? Felt like I had nothing to offer, even though I enjoyed money. So when my life changed a few years after having my second child, I went from being a work out of home mom to being a stay-at-home mom. And I wanted to take advantage of what was in the air, Then it was all about entrepreneurship. Everywhere you went, it was all about entrepreneurship, becoming an entrepreneur, and how this person succeeded, and and it all had to do with online, the internet. So I thought, I will start a YouTube channel discussing my attempt to become an entrepreneur while being a stay-at-home mom. Well, that was a bad idea. You know why? Because I started that channel a month before I was due with my third child. That was dumb, because anyone who has had a kid knows is the worst time ever to start anything. Not just because you're about to deliver, but after you've had the child, you can't do anything for the first 3 months. You just focus on the new child. So that was dumb. And this time around, I was pregnant with my third child. Madness. You have 2 hands, 3 kids. Do the math. It doesn't math. So I recorded, I think, 2 videos about my story, becoming a stay-at-home mom, and my desire to become an entrepreneur. And then I had my child, and I was gone for 3 months. 3 months after I was ready to get back on, and I realized, oh, wait a minute, I have nothing to talk about because I haven't been doing anything to pursue this entrepreneur thing that I want to do. But I still knew YouTube is the best thing to do in today's day and age. This was back in 2019, early 2020. I'm talking February, March 2020. I knew this is the side business of our generation. This is the easiest side business one could start. So I decided, all right, I'll talk about what I'm going through right now, which is this whole new life of being a stay-at-home mom when I never planned to be a stay-at-home mom. So I decided to do a video on motherhood, and that has been going on for 4 years. So how did we get here? Well, I realized I actually do have things to offer when it comes to money, because as much as I may not be in the throes of trying to make ends meet because my income does not match my expenses, but at the same time, one, I'm no longer a 2-income household, I'm a 1-income household. Thank God the 1 income can cover our needs, but that also took steps to make sure that happened. 2, my kids are getting older, and with that comes increased expenses. And 3, we are still trying to make money. That my income is now more than it was a decade ago does not mean it's enough. we have retirement, we have life expenses, extracurricular activities cost money. And this to me is our earning years from 29 to 59. I see it as the time where you sow seeds so that from 60 and upward, you can relax and harvest the seeds you've sown. And if you still have energy to keep sowing, hey, cool. But at least you've sown enough to be able to relax if you want to. So I decided, I still have some things to offer. So on this channel, what we will be discussing is earning money, making money, managing money, spending money wisely, and saving money. We'll also be discussing current money events. Now, once again, I am not an investment banker. I'm not a whatnot. So I will not come here pretending to have expertise in anything. I will simply be sharing from my point of view and also sharing from my experience, both current and past and future. If that's of interest to you, then go ahead and join the team by subscribing. What I have learned from my 4 years of experience on YouTube is that I am not in a rush to gain subscribers and views and all that. I want this channel to be strictly for those who need it, those who actually are interested in what we're discussing here. So if you are interested and it's the type of videos you like to watch, then go ahead and subscribe and join the team. And I definitely love to have you. And feel free to let me know where you are in your financial journey. Subsequent videos, I will discuss with you guys where we are as a family for this year, for the upcoming year, and so on. All right. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk, and welcome to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.